Okay, now everything should be up and running. All right. Okay, now that we got things rolling, we are going to try and finish up with Theme Chronicle. There should only be a little bit of time left. I am going to make one change to my deck that I was thinking about before. 2 spiritual water art hasn't really been helping too much. I think I'm going to do another Dinomist Howling, because if I have another copy of Dinomist Howling, I'm going to feel much better. Like if, I'm in a situation where I'm going first. Let's see, dismantle selected cards. I think it's just going to give more consistency. And then also, I'm just running into, oddly enough, a lot of situations where I'm not getting the pendulum scales that I need. So I think it's going to be better to basically, there we go. I think it's going to be better to, whatchamacallit? Oh, I lost my train of thought. It's going to be better to have Dinomist Howling to set the pendulum scales, so that way, if I want, I can keep cards in hand and just, pendulum summon that way. Downside is, it's modern Yu-Gi-Oh! And it's a trap card, so gotta set it first. That takes time, but honestly, I don't think it's going to be a huge issue, because normally the duels that I've been playing have been going to turn 3. On occasion, Lightsworn might, or honestly, I guess even, no, not Mech Knight. Mech Knight's slow enough, I think, that it hasn't really been an issue. So we can get to turn 3. Having the pen scale set with Dinomist Howling is going to be much better. So give me a second here. I just need to break down 2 cards, and I'm just trying to decide what I'm cool with getting rid of. I'm sure you guys are watching and seeing a bunch of cards that you're like, man, that card sucks. Why doesn't he get rid of that? And the answer is because I like some of those decks. So I am going to keep those. I will get rid of Watt Train. I don't have a ton of Watt stuff right now. And then let's also get rid of... Not playing Gate Guardian right now, so probably don't need another Ryoko Guardian. Okay. That'll give us enough. Generate another Dinomist Howling. And let's put that into the deck. I didn't search Dino. Oh, wait, but it should be up here in Super Rare. There it is. Okay. We'll see how this goes. Can always make changes later. But yeah, I just felt like I kept running into situations where I wasn't getting the right pen scales, or I just wasn't exactly getting the monsters that I wanted either. I had to make that choice where it's like, okay, do I put these guys in my pendulum scale and then pendulum summon like one monster? Or do I just... Well, you never want to be in a position with Dinomist where you're not pendulum summoning. If you're normal summoning or even like special summoning Brachion through Zone Effect, you're in a bad place. It's just how the deck works. So, not the worst opening hand. Why did he just use Foolos? Oh, I'm going first. Bro, I don't have an extra deck. Everybody's coming from the hand. Who gives draws from the hand? I think it's Mulcharmy. It's both Mulcharmies, but the water one, it's... I don't remember what its name is. It's like Punjanella or something, or... I don't know. It makes me think of... I don't know. The word Mulcharmy in general, I think, is a very weird word. Should I go with Spinos here? Hold on. We're going to do Pendulum Scales for Brachion. targeting protection, and Terran battle protection. You know what? Honestly, Plesios for the defense. We're going to have a lot of Dinomist cards on the field, so this will just make him have a little bit more staying power because his monsters are going to get a big decrease here. And we are overextending like crazy. We are going to pendulum summon everybody. So I don't know what he's playing, but he's starting a 5-card hand. So, you know, I do feel like we're not in a great place right here, but you never know. It could end up working out. It could be okay. All right, we'll leave it at that. Now, the good thing is that if he doesn't clear my pendulum scales, charge will give us back. I mean, you know, if he nukes my monsters, I'm obviously going to get Rex back. And then can easily pendulum summon out Plesios or Terran, depending on who I want. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Something tells me... What is this deck? Quackimero Guardian? 1-for-1 into Snake Eye Ash? Okay. How? I get the Snake Eyes part of it. It's the Quackimero part that's confusing me. Okay, going into Poplar. He's going to add a Snake Eye spell trap. He's going to take Original Sinful Spoils. Okay. Linking off the Poplar for what? Oh, Relinquished Anima. He's going to take Rex. Man, I mean, I don't know. I don't see Anima too often, so I didn't. Oh, yeah, you know what? We'll do that. We'll do that. We'll do that. No, thank you, Relinquished Anima. No, thank you. No targeting. I don't know if that was like super worth it, but I guess it was kind of worth it. Because we can always pendulum back Rex. We can always put Brachyon back in the pendulum scales and go from there. Okay, and now he's probably going to tribute Ash and Oak for... Okay, well, he can get Poplar back, but he already triggered its effect. So what are we doing here? Are we just doing, like, link games? Is he going to do the dragon? The big dragon? Okay, linking again into Cerberus. This, I'm going to have to let this go through because we are out of charge effect. So we wouldn't be able to get Terran back, but we can pendulum back Rex. So again, I'm all right with it. It's down to 2 cards in hand. So, okay, into Mermaid. Not co-linked, so he's going to discard to special summon, what, Nightmare Corruptor Ibli? But it won't be co-linked. Oh, Orcus Nightmare. Okay, I mean, combo's not dead yet. He can use Orcus Nightmare to foolish, like Harp Horror, etc., etc. Yeah, I figured he would link off the Mermaid, but for who? Galatea, so he's going to get the field spell, I'm guessing. Seems a little bit early to be using Nightmare. Wait. Oh, it gains attack equal to the level of the sent monster. Okay, so he's going to send Harp Horror. Harp Horror is another extender. Jeez. This is lame. I'm just going to say it. I think this deck is really lame. It's just going and going and going. We're almost there. He's almost done. Okay, Orchestrated Babble. Turn all of his Orcus into quick effects. I mean, what does he have left here? Okay, I get that he can... Oh, he's going to overlay, I bet, for Dingirisu. Yep, Dingirisu. Watch him get rid of my Terran. Oh, got rid of Dinomist Charge. Interesting. Okay. Probably going to do some linking now with the Snake Eyes and the Ashes. Who can he bring back with... Oh, okay. He doesn't have any Orcus in the graveyard for Symbol Skeleton. Oh, but he can normal summon Girsu. Jeez. This is the weirdest deck ever. Snake Eyes into Orcus, but it's also super boring. Like, dude, you just combo it off to end on just like basic Orcus stuff. You just do it. This is one reason why links, I think, are not a great mechanic. It's just so basic. It's really, really basic. Does he have enough banished machines? No, but I guess he could eventually. No, we're not going to use Terran's effect. Okay, Longirisu is giving me 2 link zones, though. So, or 2... pendulum, zones. So, I mean, honestly, I'm expecting him to link off for a different card. Maybe not. And he only has 1 banish up. There he goes. Oh, and then he's probably going to banish. Oh, man. Don't tell me that Dingirisu is not a once per... Oh, no, I think it's... Don't think that's a once per turn, but he didn't do it. But he probably has the stupid Link 5, and he's going to use IP Masquerena to link off my monsters. So here's what we're going to do, okay? Because we can get Plesios back from the extra deck. So let's Pendulum Scale Plesios. Doesn't have enough banish. Oh, but he can... Okay, all right. You know what? That's... maybe that's not fine, because he's probably going to... he's going to special summon Dingirisu. He's going to get rid of Plesios, and then... Oh! Already doing Masquerena. Okay, that's what I was worried about. Genuinely, I was worried about Masquerena for the most part. What is he going to summon here? Into Crusadia. Okay, into Crusadia Avramax. We can out the Crusadia Avramax, actually. So, the only trouble here is that... Wait, does Dingirisu not trigger? Nope, there it is. There it is. Yeah, so this is the crappy part. No more zones. Thanks to Dingirisu. Or thanks to the IP Masquerena. So I can Pendulum Rex out, but it doesn't matter because I'm not getting any other Dinomists with it. This deck sucks. What a stupid deck. Your deck sucks, Kyle W. Not fun. Not fun at all. Very dumb, bad combos. So, nothing to be done here. Just Pendulum Summon Rex. I don't think Rex's effect... Yeah, it's got to be one other Dinomist. So, doesn't do anything. Doesn't work for anything. Just, can't attack anything. Man, that was so stupid. I don't mind decks that have some interaction on the opponent's turn. I don't like decks that just splash random stuff in like that. Like, honestly, like, we could have had a decent duel. I don't even know that I would have won. Like, that's the thing. I'm not annoyed that I lost. I just, without the IP Masquerena splash, like, that would have been a more interesting game. There would have been more back and forth. Like, I would have actually gotten to play the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Instead of just, you know, removal, negate, removal, negate, removal, negate, removal, negate, which is sadly a lot of times what this game comes down to is, can you remove and negate your opponent's cards? Wow, and all scale 3s. That sucks. I could grab a 6 with charge, but I wanted to get someone like better. Well, not someone better with charge, but I mean, let's be honest, Rex and Spinos, like, those are the bosses of the decks. Rex, really, really good effect with shuffling a card from the field or hand back in the deck, because since Dinomists are slow, like, you kind of need to slow down your opponent. Okay, there's a 6, but I am a little bit sad that it's Plesio's, because his effect is good when you have a lot of Dinomist cards. Something tells me that's an Ash Blossom in hand, but let's go for it. Probably playing against Labyrinth here too. Like, good chance that this is Labyrinth. Let's see what's up. Okay, what is this? Soul Levy. I know this card, but each time your opponent special summons a monster, send the top 3 cards of your opponent's deck to the graveyard. Okay, is he trying to deck me out? Because this is not... Oh, I'm so tempted to grab the power load, but I think Rex is the move here. If you're trying to deck me out, dude, that is not gonna work, because... Yeah, Pendulum Scale 3. Pendulum Scale 6. We are only special summoning 1 time here, so not super concerned about that. I wish I had the field spell right now. 3 face downs. You don't see it often, but I'm genuinely sweating a little bit that maybe... Who knows? Maybe... Well, I guess, okay, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't worry, because we have good protection. All right, we lost Howling, Paradox, and Eruption. Meh. It's okay. Battle of Card Effect Destruction. Targeting Destruction. Oh, you're going to try and crack down me? Let's see what Plesio's has to say about that. Plesio says no. He says negate. Wait, what? But I negated Crackdown. What's going on here? Oh, I guess it didn't destroy it, but... that's kind of lame. Well, okay, you know what? This is still okay, because now we normal summon Plesios. Oh, and it's not enough. Jeez. Okay. Well, that's it for now. Man. Annoying card. It's not a bad card, it's just annoying. I don't understand what this person's trying to accomplish with this deck. It's just a bunch of annoying trap cards. It's like, okay, another trap. You can't attack with Dinomist Rex because of Crackdown, buddy. No, we're going to save that. All right, come on. Give me the field spell. Okay, well, we can at least get Rex off the field. Let's bring out... Best option right now is Spinos. He's going to mill 3 with Soul Levy. Okay, nothing too bad hit there. All right, let's get Rex back into the extra deck. What? He's going to have something here. He's got to. 3 face downs. The question is just what? What is it going to be? Come on. I know. Yep, there it is. Punch in the box. Target the attacking monster, negate that attack, and if you do, send one other monster they control to the graveyard. Why didn't that work? He didn't negate the attack for some reason. I don't understand what happened there. I'm going to be completely honest. Target the attacking monster, negate the attack, and if you do, send one other monster. Oh, ouch. Ouch, that's rough. Oh, because Dinomist Rush. That's clutch. That's clutch. Okay. Still in a dicey position here, but Dinomist Rush made Spinos immune to both Punch in the Box. It doesn't really matter that he was immune to the Drowning Mirror Force. Ironic that they're water monsters and they got shuffled back with the Drowning Mirror Force. But next turn, Rex into the Pendulum Zone. If I don't draw Pendulum Scale 6, Pendulum back out Spinos. So the Drowning Mirror Force hurt, but we're not in a terrible position right now. That's crazy. I didn't even read my own Dinomist Rush, but he didn't either, so he thought he could punch in the box, and it didn't work. That's awesome. Okay, let's see here. The trouble, though, is that if I'm penduluming, pendulum summoning every turn, I do feel like Soul Levy eventually might become a problem because, you know, we're basically going through 4 cards a turn. I mean, at that point, by like turn 10, well, I guess it'd be my 10th turn that we'd be in trouble. But yeah, this is like just a trap pile deck, it looks like. Very interesting. Very interesting. I guess at a certain point, too, it depends on what he's activating, but this is where Charge is going to help out a lot because, okay, another Pendulum Scale 3. But we can bring out Terran. We can bring out Terran. This is not, I don't think this is a good matchup for him because Ceratops, or I mean, the Pendulum effects of all the Dinomists is going to put me in a position where I can probably negate or dodge a lot of his traps. And then Charge is going to keep giving me back Dinomists, even if he is somehow able to destroy them or get them off the field. So it's just a war of attrition right now. I mean, he's down to 3 cards. Yep, Soul Levy. Okay. I mean, nothing too horrible lost in there. I'm not going to use Spinos' effect. I don't even know what he's got here, so I don't know. I feel like more... Well, I'm not going to use Spinos' effect because I guess I could just say no to Charge, but we're not going to do it. We're not doing it yet. We're not doing it right now. We're going to wait. Terran's going to attack directly first. Look at that cool guy. I love the artwork on the Dinomist. Very, very cool artwork for these monsters. Look at that. That's cool. All right, and then Spinos. Let's see what he's going to do here. Yep. And no, we're not going to let that happen. So negate. Charge is going to give me Rex back. Spinos attacks directly. Main phase 2. Am I really that worried about him targeting more of my monsters? There's no... Well, I guess... Let's play it safe. Let's play it safe. Let's get that extra protection out there. Because if he does target me, I can trigger it, destroy Rex. Charge will put Rex back into my hand. If he doesn't, I mean, I don't know that I really need Rex's second effect to shuffle an opponent's card back into the deck. I mean, if he doesn't have anything to stop me next turn, it's game with Terran and Spinos. A face down card. Shocking. Who would have guessed in this deck that he would play another card face down? Okay, I'm going to hang on to Ankylos here. Let's just see if we can end it. Terran's going to attack directly. It's got something to chain. Kashtira preparations. Special summoning from his hand. Scareclaw Kashtira. No, I'm good. We can't use the effect of Spinos to tribute Terran and attack directly. Okay. Honestly shocked that he managed to do that. Like, what were the... Because it's banished or in your hand. So, what were the odds? And also, why does he have a Scareclaw Kashtira in his hand? This is a weird deck. Let's set Ankylos. And end on that. Next turn, I mean, if we can't get Rex back into the hand, Spinos can attack directly with his effect. And I guess we're just going to have to do that twice because we can't get over the Scareclaw. If I draw Plesios too, I mean, at that point, we're back to GG territory. Another one in his hand. Who? Who could it be? Please don't be Ogre. Another Scareclaw Kashtira. It just doesn't... Like, because this special summon it by its effect, you need a Kashtira or Scareclaw card in your graveyard. He also could have attacked with... Oh, there we go. Now he's attacking with it. What? Oh, that's fine. That's okay. And yeah, I mean, Spinos, that's okay. He can get destroyed because Charge is going to bounce him back to the hand. I mean, shit, man. Destroy Terran, too, for all I care. I'm going to lose minimal life points, and then... I mean, if I really wanted to, I could pendulum him. Yeah, I mean, I think we'll have to pendulum him back next turn. We'll pay the 3-card cost to do it, because if I have to tribute Spinos to summon him, then we don't have a monster to tribute for his effect. So it's all good. It is all good. We're going to make this work. Come on. You got nothing else to play here, buddy. You got one face down. The 2 Scareclaw Kashtira draws in the 40... 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in the 50 card pile deck. Amazing. Maybe he knows that he's not going to win and he's just trying to like wait it out and hope that I either DC or something. Not often that you see someone stall play in Master Duel. Okay, there we go. Have no idea what he could have possibly been thinking on that one. Okay, Stegosaur. Well, okay, you know what? That is not a once per turn. I think we can win this right now. Here's how it's going to go. Pendulum out Terran, Pendulum out Stegosaur and Spinos. Terran into the extra monster zone. Stegosaur and Spinos. Pay the 3 cards for Soul Levy. Oh, there's the field spell. Finally. I do have another copy, but who knows where it's chilling in there. And now... Yeah, we don't even need to... I don't even need to use Spinos' effect. Let's just have Terran attack the Scareclaw Kashtira. And now we use Stegosaur to blow them both up. Oh, he's got something to chain here. Oh. When your opponent activates a monster effect on the field, negate the activation, and if you do, destroy that card. Then you can apply the following effect. Banish 1 monster from your hand, which he can't do. Yeah, you know what? Let's do Ceratops. Because like I said, it's a war of attrition at this point. So if I'm not going to be able to win here, let's save some life points. Use the effect of Stegosaur. Blow them both up. And then just Ankylos into the last one. Stegosaur again. He's got... I mean, he's top decking at this point, so I feel like this puts us in a pretty good position. If he kills either... Well, I guess he'd have to kill both because of charge. But we do have Pendulum Halt. Get some more resources here. But... yeah, I mean... this would probably work against Lightsworn. This would probably work against Rika. Because I've seen duels where Rika special summons and just summons from the deck so many times. The Rika Sun Avalon deck. That they've got 20 cards left in their deck. So if they're paying 3 cards for every special summon, they're going to get to a point where they're just decking out. Like, they're going to have to stop what they're doing or play a different way. So I could see it's basically just like a stall and I guess rely on Soul Levy deck. Cyclone. Okay. Destroying my Rex. Charge gives me back Rex. GG's, buddy. But yeah, it's just not good against Dinomist. There's too much protection with the Dinomist pendulum effects. Charge is giving me back resources. And like I said, this is very much a war of attrition. At most, I'm usually special summoning like once or twice a turn, which is just not a whole lot. It's just not enough to be horribly affected by Soul Levy. And there we go. That was an interesting duel. Not going to say it was a good one, but it was interesting. All right. Oh, did they? Oh, it used to be every 500. Now it's every 1,000. Okay. We got to hit 11,000. Got to get that 300 at the least. I don't think I'm going to be able to play through the whole thing. For sure, I'm not going to make it through the whole thing with Dinomist because as much as I'm loving this deck, it's just not scaled to modern decks. That's just the truth of it. This is something that I know there's been a lot of controversy lately because I know Paul on Team APS was talking about it. And then like Joshua Schmidt, Farfa, MBT, Stevie Wonders, like all reacted to it. or sorry, Stevie Blunders. They all reacted. And basically just this idea of like, okay, I want to play Yu-Gi-Oh! I can't play like my Yu-Gi-Oh! Pet deck anywhere because there's nowhere for me to go to play it. So what do I do? Like, where do I take this deck? How am I supposed to play Melfi or Dinomist or like Metal Foes? You know, decks like that. Like, where do you go with them if you can't play them in the meta? For sure, I am feeling that now with this deck and with this archetype in general. It's just not up to scale for modern cards. And obviously I know with Theme Chronicle, they banned a lot of the modern stuff, but I do wish that they had like tier levels that you could play at with the same progression rewards, you know, but just maybe like make it so that you're playing against decks of the same power level as you for Theme Chronicle. Also, I know Madolche is really popular. I think it used to be a meta deck. I don't know how I don't know what any of these cards do. I own one Madolche card of the 12,000 cards I have in my collection. And it is Madolche Queen Tiramisu. I don't have any other Madolches. So... Oh, ouch. I don't like that. I don't like that. Okay, he doesn't have any Madolches in the graveyard, though. But if he gets some... well, first, we're going to have to Pulse Mines, but... Man, that would really suck. Oh, okay, Battle Phase. Yep, I'm going to Pulse Mines you, dude. Sorry, not sorry. But we can't have you doing Battle Phase things, so no thank you. Not a clue what that face down could be. What does Hoot Cake do? This guy, I hear people talk about Hoot Cake a lot. Very cute card. But how does he work? You can target one monster in your graveyard, banish it. Special summon, build a monster for your deck. And he goes back in the deck if he's destroyed? If this card is tributed, pendulum monster from your extra deck to your hand, except Dynamite. Well, we don't have any in there. I'm wondering if I should This is the worst case scenario. We are in a position where we cannot pendulum Dinomists. And I'm really torn here. Like, do I pendulum scale Dynamite and pray that we get a 3? But then, like, what am I even penduluming back? I'm penduluming back Stegosaur or Ceratops from the extra deck? Because we can bring out Ceratops and we can get rid of the Madolche Queen by just ramming Ceratops into it. I guess it doesn't really make a difference. Let's just do this. Ramming Ceratops into it and triggering Stegosaur to just blow them both up. I'm just going to keep Power Load in my hand because that's what I'm going to do. And I feel like I'm going to need... Well, but also if I top deck into Rex or Spinos, Dynamite Power Load will let me get them out of the field. So yeah, let's hold on to him. Oh, what is this? And one Madolche negate the effects of that opponent's card until the end of the turn if you do return your monster to the hand. Yikes. What do here? What do? Shit. This is so dicey, but I mean he's trying to keep the tiramisu alive for a reason, I feel. So let's go all in, baby. Limiter removal. Boom, take it out. Can't use Stegosaur's effect. Boom, take it out. Sucks that he doesn't have anything else on the field so that we could trigger an eruption. Almost could have had game. Wait, 42 and 17, 34. Oh, man. There was no way we were going to get to game. Okay, we're in a bad spot. We're in a bad spot. We need Rex. Rex is a 6. We need Spinos. I mean, even if we get Rex, we could still bring him out with power load, but ideally, I think we want Spinos so that we can pendulum scale both. We want charge. Charge into Spinos, scale Dynamite power load and Spinos, pendulum into Ceratops or Stegosaur. It would literally just be the one of them, and then special Spinos with Dynamite power load. And here's where the combos come in. Normal summon one Madolche. Add to your hand. Set one Madolche spell trap. Oh, yikes. So that's like the setup card. These Madolches are making me want dessert. I want some dessert. Into Madolche Teacher. What is this? Glass Souffle. Target one on the field. Unaffected by monster effects. Shuffle up to 2 cards from the graveyards into the deck. Okay, I mean, you can give me back those 2 cards. Or is he going to shuffle Madolche cards? Do Madolches have a rank 3? Oh, okay, he's getting the field spell. Shuffle all Madolche monsters in your graveyard into the deck. Oh, all Madolche monsters in the field gain 500 attack and defense. Monster in graveyard will be returned to the deck by effect Madolche monster. You can add it to your hand instead. Yikes. Oh, it's not face up yet. I was like, why are his monsters not getting the boost? Okay, into Pudding Cess, Chocolate a la mode. Oh, and then he's overlaying again. Or linking into Madolche Fresh Start. Can't be destroyed by card effects. Can't target them with card effects. Protection from Madolche monsters. Madolche Pudding Cess. It doesn't have Pudding Cess. Oh, it does have Pudding Cess. The material. Detachable material. Special. Man. I did not know Madolches could combo off like this. Okay, so he's got 5k damage. That's going to be 71k damage. He can do it again? That's not a hard once per turn? Boo. Boo. We don't like that. Yeah, that's the game. That's lethal. Go for it, Mr. Madolche. Put an end to my misery. Not a great opening hand. I guess it could have worked, but I mean, this is kind of the trouble with DINOMIST. You can't do much about that. If somebody, and he was running pure Madolche, so I can't hate too much. I like when people run decks pure. I'm running my deck pure, but man, I mean, what do you do against that? It's just special summon, special summon, special summon, special summon, special summon. Over and over and over. I mean, okay, DINOMIST does it too, but it's just one big special summon. You just pendulum summon like everybody at one time. So I feel like it's not as busted because they're coming from your hand, not your deck. So you're using your resources a bit differently on that. So yeah, but what are you gonna do? Okay, let's see. Okay. That's a good draw. Ooh, you know what? That's a really good draw. Okay. Here's something different and new we can do with Dinomist. I'm not even worried about pendulum summoning right now. Wait, maybe am I? What would we need? Well, see, here's the trouble, I guess. We needed a pendulum scale 3. We don't have that. But what we can do here, let's go with Dynamite Power Load. Let's pendulum scale him. Let's pendulum scale and oh, no. Whoops. Whew. Don't know what I was thinking. Pendulum scale Rex. Activate Power Loads effect. Get Rex onto the field. Normal summon Ankylos. Now, I'm going to attack with Ankylos first. I don't know what I'm attacking into here. Oh, Lumina. Okay. That's about as unfortunate as it could get for this guy. Trigger Rex. Tribute Ankylos. Now, see, the reason it would have been great to be able to pen summon here is because I could have saved my normal summon to put Ankylos back on the field and tribute it with Spiritual Water Art. What I can do, though... What kind of protection does he offer? Targeting. I don't know if that's necessarily worth it, but we can always get him out of the Pendulum Zone next turn. So yeah, let's do that. That. And then as soon as he draws, okay? And this is not too early because we need that material for Spiritual Water Art. Dinomist Rush. Let's bring out Plesio's. Also, just for that attack reduction, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 500 attack for all of his monsters. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 500 attack for all of his monsters. And if he hits 4 Light Sworns in the graveyard... Oh, okay. He didn't even get a chance to do the cool combo. I was going to trigger Spiritual Water Art, obviously, to shut down the Judgment Dragon or the Punishment Dragon, but he forfeited. That Light Sworn deck, I feel like that deck either pops off or it just absolutely bricks. There is no in between. Either you get some really good draws and you're just like bam, 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 or you absolutely brick into like 3 Fellas and a Wolf and like one of the traps, like an Infinite Imperm, which doesn't... Imperm can hurt sometimes, but it's not really like a deal breaker for Dinomist. I think that's the fun thing about Dinomist is that there's things that it can do that where like it doesn't suffer from certain modern cards. But on the other hand, it's slow. It's very, very slow. Like right now, I think the only thing that would like save this, we need a Dynamite Power Load. If we get that, we're cooking. Because then Power Load, Spinos, Pendulum into Plesio's, Power Load's effect to get Spinos onto the field. Okay. Alright, so he's playing a Watt deck. Don't underestimate Watt. Oh, what? Okay. I will take the Terran. But yeah, I've been OTK'd by Watt before. They have some stuff they can do with like the Fish and Watt Yuki, where they're just like pulling guys out during the battle phase. They can all attack directly, and don't matter what you got. They're gonna mess you up. All right, let's do Dynamic Power Load. Those 4 face downs have me spooked. Okay, Metal Reflect Slime. That's actually fine. Because really what I want to do here is I want to do Terran. Hold on. 3, 3, 6. No. Yeah, we're literally just going to normal summon Terran. We need to declare an attack. Oh, you. Boo. What? Why? That's so unnecessary. That's so unnecessary. What is he trying to do here? Okay. I mean, we can try that again next turn as long as he doesn't somehow, between the two unknown cards, amass enough. Oh, another bottomless trap hole. Excellent. There's the third one. Is this a bot? I feel like this is a bot. Yep, I was expecting the Egyptian God Slime, though. Man, another bottomless trap hole. That sucks so bad because it's just slowing us down here. Which is not good. I mean, that's the last thing this deck needs is to be slower. Oh, you know what? No. We're good. We're good because Dinomist Rush is going to make the Terran that we pull out unaffected by the bottomless trap hole. So we can out it. We can out it. Yeah. And you're going to get a Watt monster. We're still in a bit of a pickle here because we need to get Rex on the field to out the Egyptian God Slime. But at least we can out the Watt Cobra. Honestly, miracle that this person drew 3 bottomless, but it's honestly, it's okay. So that second rush is nice, actually. Let's do this. Rush. Bring out Terran. Little bit nervous that one of his face downs is a card that will increase Watt Cobra's attack. Yes! Outed the bottomless. Guess what, dude? It doesn't stinkin' work. Terran into Watt Cobra. No effects can be activated. Trigger the effect of Terran. Grab. Oh, no. Yeah, we want charge. Yeah, we want charge. Okay. Main phase 2. Charge. Now hold on. We got to play this right. We're going to get Rex off of Rush. So yeah, okay. Whoops. No. Yeah, let's get the Dynamite. Dynamite Power Load. Pendulum Scale. Pendulum Scale. Pendulum into Plesios. In face-up defense. And then yeah, let's just put Spinos on the field. What's his defense? 18? Yeah, we got to preserve life points at this point. Now, we're going to lose Terran at the end of the turn, and God Slime can't be destroyed in battle anyways. We will get Terran back, though, which is solid. Literally, I think genuinely just need to survive this turn. Genuinely just need to survive this turn. Dimensional Fissure does not hurt my deck, dude. I know the other one's a Watt monster. I don't know what that face down card is, but It's not going to matter when we bring out Rex with Dinomist Rush. That protection effect on Dinomist Rush is sick. That has come in handy so many times. It's unreal. Okay, and then Watch Giraffe. I'm fine with not being able to activate cards or effects until... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, but he's attacking with God Slime first. Not smart. What he should have done is he should have had... Oh, because he wanted the... Wait, what? Oh, boo. That's lame. He's trying to do the extra damage here, but honestly, I would have... Well, okay, I guess he knew that Fisher would banish the Plesiosaurs. I didn't know it would work that way. I thought because Pendulum Monsters are supposed to go to the extra deck that they would just go to the extra deck, but that is not the case. Okay, now it's my turn. That is a good draw. Okay. Pendulum Scale Ceratops. Spinos into attack. I mean, we might as well do the summon, the pendulum summon, right? Yeah, just in case. Well, yeah, because you know what? I'm probably going to end up tributing Terran. Let's do Rush. Bring out Rex. And guess what, dude? You are not going to use any cards when I attack. Oh, I have to attack the Egyptian God Slime. Okay, you know what? Here's the move. It's less damage, but it's okay. Ceratops effect. Activate the effect of Rex. I'm going to tribute Spinos. Oh, he gets banished. I keep forgetting about that. But yeah, we got to get rid of the Egyptian God Slime. Terran into Giraffe. Terran's effect. We are going to grab Dinomist Howling. Main phase 2. Set the Howling. Wait, how did I get... Oh, because it's not a monster. I will say this. I don't play a lot of Pendulum decks. The interactions between Pendulum monsters and like stuff like Dimensional Fisher is so strange. Oh, and we lost Rex. Yikes, man. How did he draw another Metal Reflect Slime? That sucks. Oh, man. Getting my monsters banished has been bad. It's been real bad. Okay, well, you know what, though? At the very least... Here, Time Tearing Morganite. That'll be helpful. And I don't think it's nearly over yet. He's going to bring out God Slime again next turn. Yeah. The tricky thing is that if he gets another... Yeah, if he gets another... whatchamacallit, another Watt, we're going to be in a bit of a pickle. But for right now, let's just put Ceratops out. Terran in defense. End on that. Yeah, another Watt would be dicey. Okay. That's a... Well, I guess spells and traps at this point, but... Just got to be careful not to send any to the graveyard. And it would take 4. Oh, you know what? Okay. We got this. We got this, guys. This is over. He brings out the Egyptian god slime. We're going to trigger Howling. We're going to put... Oh, it's just barely not going to be enough. What's the move here? Do I do Spinos? Do I chance it and do Spinos? Or should I do Rex to play it safe? Let's do Spinos. Trigger the Howling. Tribute. Terran, because we need to do as much damage as possible at this point. Oh, wait, no. It is GG's. It is GG's. Shuffle back the God Slime. What is he going to do in the battle phase here? I mean, he hasn't triggered that face down card, so I feel like it's something that triggers when an attack's declared. And I mean, obviously, we don't need to worry about that because we have power load, but... And then here we go. What are you going to do? Skull Invitation? Yep. That will not win you the game, sir. That ain't going to do nothing. Now, we would be 100 points short of lethal this way. I could summon the Terran, but let's do it this way. Let's do the Spinos double attack. Because I feel like I never use Spinos' effect. Or I don't use it that often. So this is how it's going to go down. Boom. No cards or effects. And boom. No cards or effects. Nope. All right. That was an interesting game. Again, I feel like they designed their deck to maybe counter some of the more popular decks, but that stuff don't work against Dinomist. It just don't work. Okay, we're getting there. 5 more wins to get those 300 gems. I'm going to keep going second. It's makes things a little bit more difficult with Howling, but honestly, like, this deck needs the extra card, I feel. Especially because you're usually... I wish they did have, like, a cool Water Machine Link monster or, like, a cool Dinomist Link monster. The way that they gave Magispector Link support. Just to have a little bit easier of a time getting them out of the extra deck. But, you know, like I said, I try to keep my decks, like, pure to the archetype. And... Oh, yikes. That's a bad way to start the... Okay, so this Lightsworn player's bricking. Oh, but they milled some stuff they could use. Well, he's going to get a Judgment Dragon. So we need to... We got to play around that next turn. For sure. Because, well, I mean, he's a little bit short. Oh, Punishment Dragon. Really? Oh, he probably already has the Judgment Dragon. Can't run into that Enlightenment Dragon. That thing is, with a capital B, bonkers. So, I guess... Gotta use Charge. I am going to take Terran. All right, we have some options here, okay? Let's not get overzealous, all right? Let's not get greedy. Let's have Terran attack into the Lumina. And then with Terran's effect, I'm going to grab Part of me wants to get Howling, but we already have the power load. Bouncing a Judgment Dragon or a Punishment Dragon doesn't do squat. I think I would like to take... I should grab Spinos because he's a Pendulum Scale 3. I would have rather grabbed Rex, but let's take Spinos. And Lightsworn is a deck that does not really link summon. So I'm nervous about the Judgment Dragon or the Enlightenment Dragon even. So let's set Pulse Mines. We can always stop him from doing any damage by just putting everything in defense. Because I do feel a field nuke coming on here. Sucks to lose charge, but, you know, what are you going to do? Okay, so he's going to discard Wolf. So he did brick a little bit. I'm guessing he's going to grab Dragonling, who is not a tuner. Why did I think he was a tuner? Could also grab the Lumina. No, wait. Who was that? He's going to grab the other Lumina. Because it's not a hard once per turn. It's just once per monster. So he's probably going to trigger Lumina now to grab Wolf. Oh, he's got a Dragonling in his hand. And if he sends... Oh, and if he sends a Judgment Dragon, he can discard the Punishment Dragon to trigger... Summon, or wait, doesn't one of them have to be on your field, though? Can you really do both from graveyard? That, to me, seems like it would be a little bit silly. Okay, summons Felis. He can now Synchro Summon the level 8. Oh, but you know what? But since he sent Felis, he doesn't have the materials for Enlightenment Dragon now. I had a duel the other day where I went up against Enlightenment Dragon, and I found out the hard way that thing is nuts. Because if you have the level 8 Synchro monster on the field, your Lightsworns can't be banned. This one, Minerva, the Athenian Lightsworn. Lightsworns can't be banished from the field. Just can't be banished by card effects. So if you get Enlightenment Dragon out, you can pay 2,000 as a quick effect, banish everything, except all of the Lightsworn monsters that you've swarmed with. So that's rough. Now, man, maybe I should have grabbed Charge. But it's tricky, right? Because even if I summon out Dinomist Rex with Charge, and he's immune to that banishing effect, I can't trigger the effect of Rex to bounce the dragon, the Enlightenment Dragon, or whatever it's called, unless I have another Dinomist and he needs protection. So yeah, it just not gonna work. Okay, he's grabbing another Punishment Dragon. Special summoning Wolf. He's gonna probably special summon, I don't know, maybe another. Okay, he's gonna special summon Felis. Oh, ouch, man. This is the tricky thing. This is what I was saying. Lightsworn either bricks or it really runs you down. We are still going to hold on to the Pulse Mines here. I don't want him to know what's going on. I want him to overextend, play everything. I'll hit the Pulse Mines and buy a turn, and hopefully that turn does something. As long as he doesn't get the fusion on the field. Punishment Dragon effect, I don't think really affects me at all because I think it's graveyard and banish cards get shuffled into the deck. Judgment Dragon can't be triggered on my turn. So as long as he does not get the fusion on the field, I think we got this. Okay, he's going to Synchro again though. Right? Synchro summoning? Yep, Synchro into a Draco Berserker of the Tenyi. Is this? Yeah, I think this is the the pre-made Lightsworn deck. Okay, and now he's going to discard Punishment Dragon. Oh, he's going to summon it. I already know he's going to summon it. Why else would he pitch one in the graveyard? I feel like I should look up this card's effect. Okay, Enlightenment Dragon, special moment banishing above one each. Okay, one each from the field and graveyard. Now he could bring out a Judgment Dragon, but he's got to clear some stuff off the field here. I don't know if the pre-made has any links in it, but I'm pretty certain it doesn't have any rank 3 Xyz. And, but Weiss is a tuner, so he could synchro into the level 7. Okay. Oh, curious. Duh. This card is Link Summon. Send one card from your deck to the graveyard. If a card is sent from your deck to the graveyard by an effect, send the top 3 cards of your deck to the graveyard. That actually sucks, because I was banking on surviving off of Pulse Mines here, but... Okay, so he's going to mill a couple more. I can't help but feel that he's got to have the Judgment Dragon in hand. But it's funny because, like, by sending the Synchro to the graveyard, the Minerva Synchro monster to the graveyard, he can't protect his own monsters from the banishing effect anymore. So it just seems strange to me to go that route. Okay, yep, and here it is. And here it is. Enlightenment Dragon. Cool card art. Super annoying effect. Go on, go into the battle phase. Yep, that's what we wanted. That's what we wanted, folks. What? Come on. Yep, there we go. Pulse Mines! I just don't know if I can get around that quick effect, though. Like, that's just gonna... Oh, well, I mean, yeah, you could chain that, but... The effect still triggers, dude. Did he banish all of his punishment dragons, too? No, I think he still has one in his hand, so I guess he could still... Oh, okay. Interesting. We are in what you would call a pickle. He's got 2 more uses of the banishing effect. Although he did expend a lot of resources for that. So, okay, and he lost the Judgment Dragon. But I just don't know what to do about this. Like, Like, I feel like he's just going to keep banishing and attacking directly. And he could do that well, he's got 2 more uses, which would be at minimum 6k damage. But if he gets another monster, it's really worse than that. The deck is mostly monsters, so the fact that he expended a lot of them doesn't really mean anything. I would like to just try and trick him into, like, Dinomist Eruption, but he gets the other ones back if he does that. So, like, yeah, I mean, I don't think there's any hope. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to Pendulum set Dynamite Power Load. We're going to Pendulum set Spinos. I could maybe get him to deck out, but I feel like it's unlikely that we will survive that long. He's probably sweating, thinking, oh man, when am I going to trigger Enlightenment Dragon? Why does it need to be a quick effect? I feel that that's just ridiculous. Like, really, it's got to be a quick effect? But I still have 4 cards in hand. These 2 are never going to come into play because there's just nothing that we can... There's nothing that we can do about that. I mean, none of... My Pendulum monsters will not end up in the extra deck. They will always be banished as long as Enlightenment Dragon's out. So, I mean, really all I can do here is just try and steal a trigger from him. Does Punishment Dragon mill cards? Only if a Light Sworn's monster effect is activated, and Judgment Dragon is not. Activate Spinos to let him attack directly. Tribute the Ceratops. Attack directly. Yep, now he triggers Enlightenment Dragon. I mean, he banished his own Aegis, as well as the cards in his graveyard, so... I don't know. He's got one more trigger of it left. Maybe we can somehow survive. It's really going to come down to what other monsters he can get on the field, because attacking twice with that thing is... yep, see, here we go. He's got the Raiden. Although he's milling more cards. I don't know that that's necessarily smart. He's just trying to go for more damage here. But the thing is, man, it's over. I don't think it should be a quick effect on the Enlightenment Dragon. I think that's stupid. I know, Modern Yu-Gi-Oh! The deck's going to be viable. You need to have interruption during your opponent's turn. Otherwise, it's not good. I think that is dog crap. Everything doesn't need to be a quick effect. That card is not so hard to summon that its effect needs to be a quick effect. That's where I stand on it. You know, because like you basically are probably always going to have 2 to 3 uses out of it. So, I mean, you just can't do anything against it. I mean, I guess like if you have a normal spell that destroys cards like Lightning Vortex or Raigeki or Dark Hole, but then you're just getting Judgment Dragon and Punishment Dragon back too. Like it's towers as well. I think with all that stuff going on for it, it just doesn't need to be. It doesn't need to be towers. For sure it doesn't need to be towers. Okay, this is the Mech Knight pre-made. This one doesn't spook me too much because I can actually take on Crusadia Avramax with Rex's effect because the shuffle back effect does not target. Second question here. Will we survive long enough for time-tearing Morganite to be useful? I gotta say, it's crazy that Yu-Gi-Oh! Has gotten to a point with the speed of the game that a card like Time Tearing Morganite is totally balanced. Because honestly, if you're lucky, you'll get like 1 or 2 turns out of it. And that extra draw just doesn't really do a whole lot for you. So, yeah. I put it in this deck because I'm like, you know what? I don't run hand traps. So, and, you know, obviously getting more Dinomists in your hand just to pendulum summon them out is always a good thing. Because I don't have an extra deck. So, you know, just trying to pendulum summon them from the hand, basically, is the way to go. But in most cases, we do not survive long enough for that to happen. So, you know, what are you going to do? Okay. Let's see here. Gonna keep resolving Mech Knight effects. Down to one card though, so I feel hopeful. Is that a quick effect? Or no, it is Indigo. That's a quick effect that can move a Mech Knight to a different zone. 2 Morningstar. Is that worth it? I don't think that's worth it for him. Oh, unless he goes into a Link 4. Crusadia Avramax. Yep. Okay. That's not going to be worth it for you, dude. That's not going to be worth it for you. Because you gave me this token that I can summon with Rex. Little bit worried about that face down. But you know what? Unless it's going to stop me from getting it here. You know what? Let's just start with Time Tearing Morganite. Because for sure we're going to be doing that. Next, let's tribute summon Rex. Where should we put him? Zones matter here. Let's put him in the central zone. I feel like there's a lot of World Legacy and Crusadia cards that affect cards in the same zone, so don't want to risk anything. Also, we need Charge active because we want to make sure that if for whatever reason Rex gets blown up, we get him back. Now, the next thing, though, we have all Pendulum Scale 6. As much as I would really love to grab Dynamite Power Load, I just don't think I can justify it. We have no ability to Pendulum Summon here. I would rather... Terran, I don't think I'm going to be able to use the effect of Terran right now, but it's another normal summon. Let's just grab Terran just to play it safe. Okay, he's got something. That face down something. I don't think he really knows what I'm going to be doing here to get this Crusadia Avramax off the field, but... Hello? Oh, okay, there we go. All right. Pendulum Scale Terran. We get a second normal summon because of Time Tearing Morganite. Also a helpful part of this deck. Doesn't come in handy too often, but like you want monsters on the field for Rex and for Spinos. So we're going to normal summon the Plesios. Oh, I didn't activate it yet. Activate. Oh, man. I'm not even gonna... Wow. We're not even going to need to use Rex's effect. Oh, I should have waited. Because he doesn't have a monster with the highest attack anymore. Let's set Brachyon in the Pendulum Scale so that we have more protection for Rex just in case he wants to try and target him with something. But he's a normal summon monster. We tribute summoned him. So Crusadia Avramax is not going to gain any attack from battling with him. And as soon as we declare battle, nothing's stopping it. It's all a go. So it's now or never, buddy. If you're going to trigger that effect, you best be doing it now. Oh, man. Well... I should have put Plesios maybe in this zone because next turn he will be able to bring back his Indigo Eclipse. But we're going to do that. Oh, you know what though? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah, because that face down he didn't use. So let's get rid of it. Now, Crusadia Avramax is going to trigger here. Wait. Oh, he forfeited. Okay. All right. I mean, he had one card left, so I don't know that he was going to be able to go anywhere with it. The Crusadia Avramax basically I was going to trigger on Rex, but I hadn't Pendulum summoned yet, so we could have brought Rex back out and Plesios back from the hand. So basically was going to end on the same field state. That was fun. That was Crusadia Avramax is such an annoying card to deal with sometimes. That felt good. It always feels good when you knock out a monster like Crusadia Avramax, who's just like a total headache. Oh, thank you, Kodama RPG, and thank you for watching. I appreciate it. I know I'm not playing optimally. I know that I'm not playing a competitive deck here. But this is why we play Yu-Gi-Oh, right? It's for moments like that. It's for moments when, you know, you play it smart and you can out a big boss monster like Crusadia Avramax. Is Dinomist playable outside of the event? I would say probably not, because it's kind of a slow deck. If you get Dinomist Charge or Dinomist Howling, can set you up pretty well, but Dinomist Howling is a trap, so it is slower, you know, even though it can set your pendulum scales for you. I do think it's a fun deck, but, you know, obviously there's situations like right now, like I did not draw into a pendulum scale 6, so I'm in a little bit of a pinch. I think it has some unconventional plays, some unconventional strategies, and some card effects that a lot of people either wouldn't expect or wouldn't see coming. So I do think that it's a cool deck to play. I think it has a lot of interesting strategies. It's just not viable, you know. If we didn't have the limited like card pool from the event, I would probably be doing much worse. Like if we just queued up into normal mode, this would be this would be really rough. But thanks to the restricted card pool, the increased ban list, we are able to do some things and some stuff and have some fun with it. So yeah, I mean, like I was able to out the Crusadia Avramax. That's not something that happens every day. That's not something that's usually it's usually easier said than done, because a lot of decks need to special summon to get over a 3,000 attack monster. He's got protection from targeting, forced into battling him, and then even if you out him, he's going to get a card off of your field. So being able to deal with a card like Crusadia Avramax that effortlessly, I think showcases that the deck does have some unique potential and some unique strengths. But at the end of the day, one issue that I'm running into in this event still is that, man, these combo decks, you have a little bit of interruption with Dinomist Howling and with Dinomist Eruption, but some of these decks will plow right through those two cards. Some of them don't sweat it. Some of them will banish your Dinomists or shuffle them back. They would, I think those Link monsters would help for sure. I think if you added those Link monsters, the deck would skyrocket in its viability and its ability to play against like modern decks. That's definitely a way you can do it. Whenever I build a deck, I like to build it pure to the archetype, or at least as close to that as possible. So I don't normally splash in extra cards, but I totally see your point. Yes, absolutely. Electromite, I think, especially would be really helpful for the deck. But yeah, then Exceed the Pendulum and Beyond the Pendulum too. Even just for the extra scales they would give you, like not even taking into consideration their effects. Even just those extra scales would help you keep Dinomist on the field. And that's really like the tried and true way. Well, I mean, it's a swarm deck. You know, you want to swarm the field with the Dinomist. Rex and Spinos' effects trigger off of tributing other Dinomist monsters. Plesios, the attack reduction is based on the number of face-up Dinomist cards on the field. So, yeah, I think... for each card you control, I challenge you. That thing is nasty right now. So, yeah, those cards for sure. That would really increase the viability of the deck. And honestly, I mean, if you want to play Dinomist, I would absolutely do that. I would. Do we want to protect here with Terran, or do we want to keep the scale? I'm going to keep the scale. You could definitely take that into. Okay, now here's the thing. Sorry, hold on one second. Yeah, you could definitely take that into normal mode, I think. I still think you probably wouldn't be meta viable, but I think you do a lot better than I've been doing with my pure Dinomist. Okay, that I don't care too much about special summoning one time. Oh, cannot be destroyed by an opponent's card effect. So it's a good thing that we're not even trying to go for Winda. Let's get rid of I Challenge You. That attack reduction is just too annoying. It's causing too many problems. Can't be leaving that thing on the field. This is a very strange deck, though, I have to say. Woodsman with Shaddolls? Like, okay. Definitely odd. Ooh, Power Load. Okay. Cool beans. Shoot. Did you see what that face down? Yeah, no, I do love the art too. Hold on, let me ask. Yeah, I do love the art as well. Okay, so that was Hedgehog. Let me see something here. Sorry, I'm just looking up his stats because I can kill him. 200 defense. Basically, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to use Rush to bring out my last Terran because I can attack over the... Where is he? I know I have one more. Yep, there he is. I can attack over the Hedgehog, and I can search out some desperately needed Dinomist spells and traps. Okay, into the battle phase. Yeah, I like the art of the Dinomists, but yeah, they are machines. They are machines, which... They're supposed to be dinosaurs, but... Oh, it was Falco. Whoops. I thought it was Hedgehog. Either way, this works. What we need here is Dinomist Charge. I like the art of the Dinomists, and I also think that... I also really enjoy... Hold on a second here. If I kill this thing... He's going to get back a Shaddol spell and trap. He doesn't have any, though, so I guess now would be the time to kill Winda. It's a floodgate for him, too, so I thought I would leave it, but... Let's get rid of it. Let's get rid of it. We don't want that thing hanging around. Sorry. Trying to... I'm like a million miles an hour here, trying to think and duel at the same time. Very challenging. Let's take... Do I need Rex right now? Let's grab Rex. Let's grab Rex. And I'm gonna scale him for the protection effect. And if I trigger the protection and blow him up, I can get him back into my hand. I can still tribute summon here. Do I really need to tribute out Spinos though right now? Why not? Why not? Why not? Because we can trigger a charge effect. Oh, wait. No. Oh, I got to do it now. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We'll get the Ceratops back with charge. We can always put Terran into the extra monster zone next turn. Yeah, I love the art of the Dinomists. I think also, like, the effects are fun. They're fun. They're different. They're not what you normally... I just think like the concept of the cards is very unique. And pendulum summoning, pendulum mechanic itself, which is usually a very complicated mechanic, is made easier with them because the pendulum scale 3s protect from battle or card effect destruction with their pendulum effect. The pendulum scale 6s protect from targeting effect with their pendulum effect. So it's really easy to keep track of. It's not complicated. And they're all pendulum scale 3 and 6. So you're and they're all, you know, level 4 and level 5 monsters. So you're always like, it's just like, hey, do I have 3 and 6? Cool, I get to pendulum summon. Do I not have 3 and 6? Cool, I can't pendulum summon. Oh, yikes. El Shaddal Shikanaga. When a special summon monster activates its effect while you have a Shaddal card in your hand. Quick effect. Negate the activation, destroy that monster, send a Shaddal card from your hand to the graveyard. Okay, he's going to get Falco back. Oh, which is a revival. He can't attack. Why didn't he put Shikanaga in defense? Oh, okay. Misplay. I mean, Spinos would have still ran rampant on this dude. So I don't know that that was going to do much for him, but let's bring out Ceratops and Terran. Yeah, because with Spinos, I still could have attacked directly. So it's like, does that really help you that much? Nah, probably not. Okay, what we're going to do here. Yeah, Spinos is getting 2 attacks. We're going to tribute the Ceratops. Ceratops comes back with charge. Enter battle. Terran is going to attack into the Falco so that we can search out. What do I need right now? Part of me wants to grab Howling, but honestly, I would rather normal summon Plesiosaurus just for that added buff. Well, it's I guess a nerf to his monsters, but this is a little bit of punishment for the I Challenge You that he played earlier. Normal summon Plesiosaurus. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So basically his monsters are all at a 900 point deficit to all of my Dinomists from their original attack. So that's pretty good. That's pretty solid. I think we got this one. I think this one's in the bag. Okay, another charge. I'm not going to trigger that right now, even though we would get a search out of it. Let's just do Spinos again. And this is actually pretty cool here, because we can take Terran out of the extra monster zone by tributing it. We're going to get it back with charge. And then, I mean, just pendulum out the other Terran into the extra monster zone. And then bring out Ceratops and the other Terran from the hand. Yep, forfeit. That was GG's. Yeah, so that's, I mean, yes, those link monsters you brought up earlier work great with the deck for sure. They, you know, not only their effects, but like I said, the zones that they give you from, you know, where they point. But if you're getting Dinomists clogged up in the extra monster zone and you have charge on the field, Spinos and Rex using their effect to tribute that monster out and get it back into your hand just keeps freeing that zone up. It's like a conveyor belt, you know, it just keeps everything moving, keeps everything functioning. So it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool way to do things. It's a different way to do things. All right, let's see. Okay, this is actually not a Oh, and he card. I jinxed it. I'm like, hey, this isn't. I guess 2 Howling was a little bit rough, but then he hit the card destruction. All right, so this is the pre-made Lightsworn. Judgment Dragon in the graveyard. Not bad, because Punishment Dragon is harder to summon. Wow, ending on that. Milling 2 Light Brigade. I feel like he bricked. I don't know what's in that hand, but we are going all out here. We are not giving this deck any room to breathe, okay? Start with the Time Tearing Morganite, see if he'll Ash Blossom it. I'm assuming no Ash Blossom. Let's do... Yeah, right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, here, we can do a pendulum summon. If I put... Okay, Okay, part of me wants to grab Dynamite. Actually, I should grab Dynamite Power Load because that's going to give me access to the most monsters on the field. So let's take the other Dynamite Power Load. We've got Charge on the field to recycle. Pendulum Scale, Dynamite Power Load. Pendulum Scale, the Stegosaur. Pendulum Summon, all three. Rex, Brachion, Ankylos. Trigger Power Load. Put Stegosaur onto the field. And then battle. Thank God we had Brachion. Brachion and Ceratops aren't usually useful. But if I didn't have Brachion, I'd have no way to swing over the Raiden, which would mean I would need to attack with Rex. And I'm using Rex's effect here. But it would mean I would lose out on attack by triggering Rex's effect because I would have to tribute Ankylos or Stegosaur and I'd lose out on that. So, boom. Rex for direct damage. This is my favorite effect in the entire deck. Let's give up... Yeah, let's give up the Ankylos. He'll come back to the hand, so it doesn't really matter too much. But yeah, I love that effect. Like, being able to shuffle a card from the field into the deck, non-targeting, is great. Because like you saw it earlier, it avoided the Avramax. But hitting their hand, too, like, that's a big key point to Dinomist. Because if this dude starts popping off with Lightsworn, it's over. So, really need to slow him down. Up. Ouch. Okay, that... Wait, in defense? Yikes. That sucks. He's down to 1,400 life points, but... Oh, it might not make a difference. I don't think... Oh, okay, I get 2 draws here. If I get Spinos and a Scale 3... We can Pendulum out Spinos and one of them from the extra deck and attack directly for game. Okay, there's a Scale 3. Ah, and Plesiosaur. Okay. This is still good. We can still out the Judgment Dragon, though. So... Oh, man. But you know what sucks? Can't... do a Terran search because he's the only 3 I have. Okay. So let's hit Ankylos, Terran. Actually kind of smart of him to put everything in defense. And then let's Pendulum Summon. Gotta bring out Rex. Gotta bring out Plesiosaur. Okay, Rex to the extra monster zone. Plesiosaur to the main, obviously main monster zone. Plesiosaur's effect, this is so useful. Like, it is not to be underestimated. Because now, I don't have to waste Rex's effect shuffling the Judgment Dragon from the field into the deck. I can attack into it, and... I mean, let's mill that. Let's reduce the hand size more. Let's get that stuff out of here. Let's keep him low on resources. Because, I mean, he can't summon a Punishment Dragon. I don't know how many... So, yeah, he can't do Punishment Dragon. He doesn't have enough Banished Lightsworns. I don't know how many Judgment Dragons the deck comes with. Oh, yikes. Okay, there goes another Punishment Dragon. That's a level 4. Oh, he's going to do this into Felis. He's going to go into Felis with this. He's going to send Felis. Or Weiss. It's still a tuner. He's going to Synchro Summon the level 8. I mean, I'm still not in a terrible position here because I can Pendulum back Rex. The trouble is I need another Dinomist. Yeah. Oh, into Minerva. Interesting. That doesn't have enough attack. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. So he's trying to get some resources back here. Oh, he's gonna... Oh, it's Punishment Dragon. So he must be out of Judgment Dragons, because otherwise he would have grabbed another one. Both of them are in the graveyard. I don't think he has any way to get them back. Ah, the forfeit. I don't know that he needed to forfeit that, but... Whew, I'll take it. I'll take it. That was a spicy one. That was a spicy one. All right, we're almost there. We're playing until we hit 1100. 2 more wins will do it. Let's see here. I will go second again because I need that extra card. Very important to get that extra card. Man, there have definitely been some really good, really close duels throughout this streaming session. Yeah, exactly. I can't give up on the 300. Honestly, the legacy packs I don't care about. I don't care about the title of Chronicler really that much. I was really busy this past week, so I didn't have a chance to like grind this event, but I at least want the gems. Not sure. I have a lot of cards, and I've built a lot of the decks that I really like. Oh no! Oh no, the game is under maintenance? Oh, the run is dead. No. Yeah, it's under maintenance. Well, I'm going to be missing out on those 300 gems, but, you know, what are you going to do? Still got some really good games in. And, you know, there aren't... I guess if I was to pull for a deck, there's a couple that I haven't quite gotten enough cards for, like Infernity, Cosmo, I'm trying to think off the top of my head. There's a few other ones, like Adventure, I'm missing some cards on, so I could have used the gems to like try and finish building out those decks. But Master Duel says it's maintenance time. Master Duel says we're doing maintenance until the event is over, and that it is not meant to be. So it's all good. Definitely had some fun. Thank you so much, Kodama RPG, for keeping me company and for hopping in and watching the stream. I'm doing a lot of regular video uploads. So if you had fun watching my duels, you want to see some more like interesting, creative, or unique decks, do me a favor, dude. Like, subscribe, and I promise I'll keep putting out the good stuff for you. But yeah, thank you so much for watching.